great program. We know that. Saw Coach Jeffries and Coach Pugh on the field after the game, obviously along with Coach Barry. And proud program that has tradition. There's a reason they've played for the national championship the last year and in previous years as well. And they had that kind of team this year as well. Certainly really appreciate our fans. That was amazing. To one, even going into the game, for that game to be sold out, for us to sell the most number of student tickets or requested student tickets in the history of home games, I think. The traffic coming in, I know people don't like sitting in it. I'm sure people are complaining about the traffic. I don't control the traffic flow, but the traffic coming in was as backed up as I've ever seen it in all my years of being here. The Gamecock walk, the energy on that. There was a lot of passion. The sweet South Carolina State lady that shot me the middle finger as we came by on the bus down Bluff Road. Respect her. She was passionate as well. People were into it, and that was awesome. I didn't know quite what to expect with the weather delay from our fans. I should have, though, knowing our fans. But, I mean, what an amazing feeling for our players to come out after a whatever 2-hour delay, 2+ hour delay, and for that place to still be packed. I think 99.9% of schools in the country, if they had a 2.5-hour weather delay, they would come out to a half-empty stadium, and we came out to a packed stadium for pregame warm-ups. It's amazing. I told our players at the hotel to make sure they understand how great our fan base is, and tonight was just another statement about our fan base and how amazing they are. Appreciate our grounds crew. That field looked amazing. It was cool to see the Blanchard logo on there, so thanks again to Boyd and Rozier and the entire Blanchard family, and what Gamecock athletics means to them. Proud to have their name on the field, and then the grounds crew had the field looking amazing. Having said that, a lot that we've got to get better at. Certainly a sloppy first half from an offensive standpoint. I think field position had a big reason for that, not to make excuses, but I think our first 4 drives, we started all 4 of them inside the 20-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. There's no excuse. We've got to be better when we're backed up, but field position was a struggle early on. We weren't very efficient. We know we need to be better. There's a lot to clean up. Proud of the way I told our players at halftime that we'd find out a lot about our offense and our team in the first drive of the second half, because we knew we were getting the ball first, and then they kicked off, and then to have a drive right there to go down the field and get points on that first drive of the second half was huge. We know we need to be a lot better. We can't rely on our defense and special teams to score 3 touchdowns a game like they did tonight. Credit to those guys that our special teams units are weapons right now, and we need to continue them to be better. And but we a lot to clean up in all 3 phases. Just sloppy in too many ways. That's on me. I'm accountable. The pre-snap penalties, some of the sloppiness in the fourth quarter when we're trying to finish the game. We just got to be better there. But we won the game. We're 2-0. We get right back to work tomorrow, and we know we have a big challenge against a team that I saw scored 34 unanswered points in Blacksburg tonight to beat Virginia Tech on their home field by over 3 touchdowns. So SEC play opens up quick, and they're on a plane right now flying back to Nashville, and we're here finishing up our game. So we've got to get rest and get back to work early tomorrow morning and get back to work. Yeah, he's just playing with a lot of confidence. Joe D yesterday in our special teams meeting challenged that group that there's only been one team, I think, in the history of college football that's returned a punt for a touchdown in 3 straight games. And that was some guy at Washington like 10, 15 years ago. And he challenged them, let's do it again, tomorrow night. And we didn't just do it once, we did it twice. But then it was awesome to see David Busey get in there and block a punt as well. And that's a weapon. When you saw that from my dad for so many years, when you're a threat to block punts, but you're also a threat to return punts, that puts the punt team in a bind. But Vicari and that whole team, they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. I told the team this morning at the hotel in the walkthrough when we were doing our special teams walkthrough that, they've, because of what they did in Atlanta last week, most fan bases, when it's 4th down, the fans get up and go to the bathroom or go to the concession stands or whatever, but not this place. I mean, they've created an identity already where people are going to stay in their seats on 4th down to see what happens. And it was great to see, some of the things we did tonight when South Carolina State punted the ball. our DNA and how we play, and we talk about it, that we want to play with great effort, and that you may make mistakes, but you can overcome them with great effort. The play that JT Gear got hurt on last week was an unbelievable effort play where he dove and made a play on their sideline, but he actually, not to throw JT under the bus, but he made a mistake on the play, but he actually overcame the mistake with just unbelievable effort and then kept it to a 1 yard gain or whatever it was. And that's the thing, just a mantra defensively is just put the ball down. We got a lot of really good players, and there's a standard that we play with, and it's the standard that we play with on special teams and offense as well. But certainly, really good players, and we're playing a lot of guys. I mean, to be down, like I said, tonight, Judge Collier's already out, your starting corner. Jalen Kilgore's out, your starting nickel. And then you lose Brandon Cisse, your other nickel. Then you lose Jaquel Holman, your other nickel, as well. It gets pretty dicey in there. And then Brady Hunt went out at tight end, but you saw other guys step up on the defense, and that was good to see.
Go Dogs, man! It's God to be the glory, man. I get the opportunity to sit here, after my team played extremely well tonight, man. I was so proud of South Carolina State Bulldog football team as they went out and played for 60 minutes, man. We came up a little short. Obviously against a very good football team, University of South Carolina, but I told our young men that they have nothing to hold their hats down for because they played really, really hard. And tell you what, for 60 minutes, I thought our defense played really, really well the entire game. Offense did some good things, moved the ball pretty frequently throughout the game, kept shooting ourselves in the foot with self-inflicted negatives. And we got to clean some things up on special teams. That really changed the game, especially before the half. But all in all, I thought our football team, our coaching staff did a really good job putting a plan together against a really, really good top 10 in the country University of South Carolina football team. Well, I told our team we have a really good football team. I mean, that's how we take out of that, because at the end of the day, these young men saw how talented we can be as we go throughout this season. The best thing about this game, we got out of here healthy. When you go and play these type of games, you always be concerned a little bit about the health of your football team. But we came out of here healthy. We came out of here with confidence because I think our team really played well for 60 minutes. So I'm very, very proud of them, very, very proud of their efforts. They fought to the end, and they showed Bulldog tenacity through the entire game. Our team played them really, really hard. Their effort was outstanding. What I'm going to look at more than anything is how there's one or two plays in a ball game that can change a game. There's ebb and flow in the game of football. And we have to eliminate those big plays that hurt us. At the end of the day, I thought our guys really, really played well. Our team, they fought to the end. But all in all, those couple special team blunders that we had on the punt return unit, they were able to take 2 punts to the house on us, and that really will change the game at the end of the day. There's a lot of momentum that they got off that punt return. And kudos to South Carolina. They did a great job. We punted the ball into the outside the numbers like we like to put it in. That returner did a good job of making the first guy miss, and he took it to the field, and he's got speed. I mean, they got a lot of talent on that football team. Coach Beamer has done a great job of recruiting. He's got some really talented, good-looking football team he got out there. And all in all, they made a few more plays than we made. And congratulations to University of South Carolina Gamecocks on their victory tonight.